Ready to tackle Dawntrail's newest dungeon? The Meso Terminal's bosses are just waiting to throw you for a loop. But don't worry, I've got you covered. This guide will walk you through every single mechanic from all 3 big fights, so you can clear it with plenty of confidence. Alright, let's dive in. First up is the Chirurgeon General. Right out of the gate, you'll see Medicine Field, which is your standard raid-wide damage and also turns the edge of the arena into this dangerous damage zone. So healers, get ready to top everyone off, and everyone else, avoid hugging the walls. Next is a combo, Pugnant Aerosol, followed by Sterile Sphere. A knockback marker will pop up near the middle of the arena, and you'll see 2 big and 2 small circle AoEs in the corners. The knockback goes off first. The trick is to get knocked toward the side with one of the small circles and land in the gap next to it, not in the AoE itself. Just aim yourself so the blast sends you flying into the safe space. Keep an eye out for Biochemical Front. The boss will turn and telegraph a cleave that hits half of the arena. This one's super simple. All you gotta do is just get behind the boss and you're golden. Now for the main gimmick, Sensory Deprivation. This is where things get a little bit weird. The screen will distort, making it a little bit hard to see what's happening. You'll see a bunch of knockback markers pop up, but don't panic. The only one that's real is the very first one that appeared. Just remember its position. And that safe spot in the corner you found earlier? It's still there. You just can't see it as clearly. Trust your memory and get there. Later in the fight, it'll also blur out the floor AoEs so it looks like everything is covered. But the idea stays the same. Trust that first marker and the gaps you already know are safe. Finally, tanks, you have to deal with Concentrated Dose. This is a heavy-hitting magic tank buster that leaves a nasty, long-lasting poison DOT. Pop a defensive and healers, be ready with Asuna to cleanse that poison right away. Alright, this next boss is a pretty unique fight where the party gets split up to face 4 Hooded Headsmen. I'll leave my honest opinion on this boss on the curb for now, but it all starts with Lawless Pursuit. Each of the headsmen will tether one of you. The key here is you can only damage the boss you're tethered to. After some raid-wide damage from Head-Splitting Roar, they'll use Shackles of Fate to pull each of you into your own private arena for a duel. Inside your cell, there's a few mechanics everyone will see. Chopping Block is a point-blank AoE, so just back away to the edge of your little arena. For Flaying Flail, 3 spiked balls will drop and create circle AoEs, so just find a safe spot between them. You'll also see Dismemberment, where blades mark out line AoEs across your arena. Just stand in the gaps between the lines. And then there's Execution Wheel, which is a big donut AoE, so you want to stand close to your headsman to stay safe. Now for the role-specific jobs. Tanks, what's your job? Interrupts. Your guy will cast Willbreaker, a long cast you have to interrupt. You'll also get hit by Relentless Torment, a 3-hit buster, so roll those cooldowns. Healers, you've got one critical job, and I don't have any footage of this. Your headsman casts Death Penalty, which is a doom debuff you can cleanse. Don't wait. Hit Asuna on yourself immediately, or it's gonna be lights out. Alright DPS, it's your turn now. During Pearl of Judgment, lightning blades will sweep through your arena, while a Hell Marker ad appears at the edge of your arena, making the floor burn you with a nasty DOT. You need to burn down this ad as fast as possible to stop the floor from cooking you, all while weaving between those lightning paths. Once your opponent is down, you can jump into another player's arena to help them finish their fight. Whew, thank goodness for that, right? Time for the final boss, Immortal Remains. And be careful, this one's a little bit wild, as you can totally get knocked off the edge from here. The fight kicks off with Recollection, a simple raid-wide AoE. From here on, whenever you see Memento on a cast bar, the boss is just changing the arena and loading a new memory pattern, things like cross lasers, big versus small circle AoEs, or the running shades later on. The first big mechanic has robots on the edge of the arena firing crosshatch AoEs. You'll see some robots tethered to newly spawned points. Those tethers show you which lanes are about to get blasted first. The safe spot is always diagonal to one of the tethered points. As soon as that first set of lasers fires, just step into the empty space they leave behind. Memory of the Storm is a classic line stack. Just group with your party to share the damage. Next, you'll see groups of NPCs pop up. A big crowd of them means a huge AoE is coming to that spot. A single, lonely NPC means a real small one. It's pretty intuitive. Just move to the solo NPCs to find your safe spot, but don't stand too close to them. And pay close attention when you see the text, "The Immortal Remains" is gathering energy on the screen. This one's tricky because there's no cast bar, but the boss will pull one of his arms back and that's your cue. Run to the opposite side of its body to dodge a massive cleave that will cover half of the room. At some points, you'll also see Impression, a big blue knockback marker in the middle of the arena paired with shades around the edges. Position yourself so the knockback sends you toward the side with a single shade and into a gap between their lines. Getting punted toward a cluster will launch you straight into danger. And if you're in that blue knockback marker, oh boy, you're gonna go flying out of the arena. Well, later in that fight, you'll get another memento pattern where 6 shades pop up on the north side and start running forward. Their paths are about to become giant laser lanes. So, all you have to do is find a safe lane that a shade isn't running down. As the fight goes on, these mechanics will start to overlap, so just stay calm and focus on dodging one thing at a time. And for the tanks, you've got Memory of the Pyre, your basic telegraphed tank buster, so just mitigate it as usual. Alright, and that is it. Every boss in the Meso Terminal broken down. You're all set to cruise through this dungeon and get back to your Dawntrail adventure. I hope you're having fun with that vacation. If this guide helped you out, hitting that like and subscribe button for Somonul Gaming really helps me out. Good luck with your runs, Warriors of Light, and I'll see you in the next one.